This is Charles Haley. You're listening to Nothing But Niners.
Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew. And we are, what happened, Tony? What?
You were just sitting there. I'm like, I don't know if he thinks we're on right now, but I'm just like, click.
Oh, wait, you can see me?
Yeah, I saw you the whole time.
Really?
Like for the last, legit since 1:48.
Y'all didn't hear the whole intro and everything?
No, we just heard and then it stopped. And then we popped on.
Get the heck out of here. Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird, man. All right. Well, we are here. I don't know what happened. It was going live on my side, but I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you all for checking us out, man. The 49ers are about to take on the Arizona Cardinals on a road trip out of the country. Man, Tony, I haven't seen a picture of the stadium yet and the fans in there, but I'm hearing that it's a lot of Niner fans. Do you think that's going to make a difference, man? Let's just go. Let's talk about that for a second.
Hell yeah, man. First of all, if you want to see it, just jump on ESPN real quick. They're showing it. Booger and Moss are on the field.
That is not
yeah,
nice.
everything on Twitter, you see a ton of Niner fans walking in the stadium with the Mexican flag draped over their backs and stuff and Niner gear. It's really cool. It's really exciting. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know what to say. I just want to watch this game.
I still can't believe y'all could see us the whole time. That was I don't get it.
It was a solid 13, 14 seconds, 15 seconds, we'll say.
I want to go back and watch it now. I don't understand what just happened. It has to be I heard the whole intro and everything. So
what you heard? What? All I heard was
a Facebook page had the intro, not the YouTube. I wonder if YouTube blocked our intro. Miss Debbie said the Facebook had the intro, not YouTube. That would be. I mean, we've lost a couple of intros. They keep blocking a bunch of different ones. I wonder if they just blocked that one also. I don't understand, man.
They just love blocking us.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, so listen, man, let's start talking about some of these inactives, man. I'm going to share a couple of tweets with you guys. All right, I see the super chat in here. We're going to get to the super chat in a second. The 49ers and Panthers, listen to me, Cardinals inactives. Guys, it's been a long day. I am not feeling well, but we're going to get through this together. And where is it? Injury update. I thought I had one that said inactives. Inactive players. All right, so I'm going to do a screen share with you guys. I see a couple of tweets here that have the inactives listed separately. For some reason, no one tweets them all together anymore, Tony. Have you seen an inactive list yet?
I just saw the one from the 49ers website. I think it was pretty much the same as last week, if I'm correct.
All right. Well, this is what we got so far today. We're going to zoom in. Let me know if you guys can see that. Let's search this again. Bong. We'll do the latest. All right. Kyler Murray is inactive. DeAndre Hopkins is active. All right. Armstead, Ebukam, inactive for the Cardinals. I mean, for the 49ers. Listen to me, man. I can't get these words out today. Can you guys see that? Is it zoomed in on the screen enough for you?
Yeah, no, we can see it. You're scrolling.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Now, I want to find the full list, no one posts the list anymore, man. It's like it's so hard to find it. Colt McCoy, Kyler Murray is inactive. Colt McCoy. Okay, forget it, man. All right, Samson Ebukam. Let's talk about this for a second, Tony, because he was a guy that the team kind of said he was questionable. Maybe we would see him. What injury was he was he nursing? And do you think we're going to miss his presence today?
I think, if I'm correct, it might have been the hamstring or the quad. And yeah, I think we are going to miss his presence today because the simple fact of the elevation. You're going to need to keep a deep rotation going with these guys. As we get further into the show, you're going to find out why, in my opinion, at least. But yeah, I mean, there it is. There you go. Yeah, so it's Davis Price, Zakel, Kamiko Toure, Armstead, Ebukam, and Curtis Robinson. Pretty much the same group as last week. And for the Cardinals, it's Kyler Murray, Zach Ertz, Humphreys, Garcia. Wow, Garcia's out too. Wow, Brian Murphy's is out. Wow, that's that.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today that their starting corner was going to be out. I saw that earlier in the day.
That's interesting.
And they also did not activate Marquise Brown. So is that a step in the right direction for the 49ers? Tony, honestly, please, for the love of God, what does this guy have to do to get playing time? Why is he still on this roster?
I don't
know.
It
make sense to me.
I mean, the only thing I could see out of it is I think they're a little bit more comfortable with Drake, and this is what I think it comes down to, right? Kamiko Toure.
I'm sorry. Is this the Rita Oak girl?
Yes.
She's on ESPN?
Yes.
Okay, Rita. Okay. I'm sorry. That's pretty just started as like a gag and joke. Just boom. Made it all the way to ESPN. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So this girl, my whole family was looking at the TV. She didn't want Jimmy Garoppolo on the 49ers. So she started doing this thing where I'm drawing Jimmy Garoppolo every day until he's traded. And she's been doing it for a whole season. They even asked, look, this is the interview. They asked Jimmy Garoppolo about it. He was like, well, hopefully she doesn't have to keep drawing me much longer. And then he ends up being our quarterback for the whole year. Restructured his deal. I'm sorry. All right. I didn't mean to cut you off, Tony. All right, let's get back to the show, man.
I think it's cool too myself, to be honest.
No, it's awesome, man. I mean, imagine someone doing something that they having fun with. And,
oh God, look at that picture. Did you see the picture of Ghost?
Ghost.
You ever seen the movie Ghost with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze?
Oh, yeah. Molding the clay and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's him and Kittle.
Yeah, him and Kittle. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that one.
Shit, where did I leave it? What was I saying? Oh,
why the hell can't Tomoko Toure get active? Like, isn't this a position of need for the team?
It is, but I think they just have so many people that are versatile, like Omenihu, Hyder. Those guys could go both, and Jordan Willis. They could go inside, outside, and that's why I think they get the nod over Toure, because he's strictly just an outside guy. So if there is an injury and Hyder needs to permanently slide inside, so if the decisions between Hyder or Toure, you know what I'm saying, and that's another reason Ebukam makes it difficult too. He's not playing, so I thought we would see him this week for depth purposes, but I mean, they're coming on the field now.
Yeah, we got some time though. It's only 7:25. They're going out for the stretches and works and everything like that. Man, oh man. Can you see the private messages, Tony?
Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, never mind. Oh, I got it. Oh God. Yeah. Listen, do what you gotta do, bro. I got it.
Well, wait, hold on. So let's talk about this. So Toure didn't get up, but McGill is. The 49ers brought up from the practice squad, right? Ty McGill.
Yes. Yes.
Is he not from North Carolina State? You made me feel like I was crazy. Isn't that the college you went to?
I think you are right. Now I'm thinking about it. You just totally, like, I was in the middle with my daughter, and when I saw that, I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, I kind of just caught me.
So the Niners and their luck with North Carolina State defensive lineman.
Here we go.
Hasn't been too great, right? I mean, we got Kentavious Street, and we got him. And then the other player that's from North Carolina State is my guy, Dante Johnson.
Here we go.
What are we expecting from my man today? Like, what's he going to be able to do for us?
My man, your man's not even on the active 53, and you're dropping his name, bro.
Yeah, that's still my dog, man. I'm Team Johnson, baby.
No, yeah, it's all good, but like, listen, you need the rotation. Now you have 2 starters and 2 depth guys, right? The starters are Ridgeway, Givens, and then it'll be Ty. And now this is where it gets tricky because you don't forget you're down Kinlaw and Armstead, so Hyder slides into the rotation of the defensive tackle. So, you need the depth inside, you need the depth outside. You got guys that could do both, and that's why they went with the decision with keeping him down. So I understand it, but I don't know, man. I think they need all the depth they can get on that defensive line, especially if they're going to start going with that quick shit and screening, testing this team and getting McCoy getting the ball out of his hand quick. I don't know.
I'm going to join from audio, bro. I'm going to join from audio, okay?
Go ahead. Damn. Straight up. Where's MY when you need him? No, I'm joking. You there or no? He's not there. All right. Yeah, so we got the Arizona Cardinals in Mexico. It's a home game for the Cardinals, but looking at the stands real quick on ESPN, it looks like it's a home game for the Niners. Nothing new. I believe we're 9.5 points favorites tonight, and something I don't like. I don't like them wearing their white jerseys, but that's another thing. We can get into it another time. But yeah. Whoa.
My bad. I'm going to join from camera.
Yeah, don't worry about it. What was I going to say?
All right. So you were saying how they have you said according to the stands, the way it looks, the Niners are the home team. That's nothing new. And I wanted to ask you about some of the other names that were on the inactive list, Tony, for the Cardinals. They're Humphrey. You seemed a little surprised by that. What you think this is something that the Niners can take advantage of?
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised with Humphrey. I'm surprised with Max Garcia, their guard, their corner. I didn't know the corner was definitely going to be out. I know there was some question, but those are pretty big, significant losses for Arizona as well. Listen, I like we said on a previous show, I think Arizona runs a more efficient offense with, and when I say I mean efficient, not a more productive and explosive offense, but it runs more efficiently with McCoy, in my opinion. He gets the ball out quick. He doesn't try to go off script and make plays like on his own, kind of like what Kyler Murray does. I mean, the release time, I saw a stat today on, I think it was Twitter. It was like 2.21 the ball's out of his hands for McCoy compared to like 2.6 with Murray. Now that pertains to, I think
Josina Anderson tweeted that out.
Yeah, Murray. That pertains to Murray, like running around and scrambling and creating space and creating time for things to develop downfield. Now with McCoy, it's a quick release, get it out, shotgun, boom, read, bang, the ball's out. And I just think this style of offense is more dangerous and more productive when you play that way rather than hold it, because it's a quick attack, quick strike offense. So, yeah, I just feel that I'm a little bit nervous about McCoy, even though, Murray's more dangerous as far as running around and sending everybody downfield, and the linebackers are dropping into a zone, and then he just attacks down. He runs down the middle of the field. That we don't have to worry about, but now you have to worry about the quick game, the screen game with Connor, the screen game with Rondell Moore, the wide receiver. So the Niners really need to be on their game today to stop this attack. And like I spoke with Mike about this. I really think it's going to be a ball possession, a ball control game for the 49ers on offense and just gas that defense out. Because if the 49ers and they go high tempo on offense when the Niners are on defense, I just feel like the Niners could get gassed and they can get gassed quick with a high tempo offense to Arizona's ability. The way this offense should really run. It's a collegiate offense. It's a quick strike, high tempo offense, no huddle offense. And when you're playing in the altitude, that could be a problem.
I think the flip side is it could be a problem for them also. You know, like you said, it's collegiate. And in college, you got rosters that are 80, 90, 120 people. You can shuffle guys in and out when they get tired. In the NFL, you can't really do that. And so I think that's why you see a lot of these quick strike offenses like Chip Kelly, you know, Cliff Kingsbury, they don't really tend to pan out in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, they said that you were trying to make a point about you don't like the team wearing white jerseys.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the white jerseys. I don't like
let's get to these two super chat here. We have one from Mulberry Group Holds. It says, NBN crew, hope all is, I'm going to say, well, let's get this W tonight. Thank you for the super chat, MGH. We appreciate it. I saw us at 3 a.m. here. Where are you located, Mulberry Group? I want to know where they are. Where can it be 3 a.m.? That's a really weird time because even England. So
definitely east of here. You there?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Mike, I don't think you have good service. Okay, so I'll just carry it. No big deal. Yeah, you guys got any questions in the chat? Just throw it up there. I'll scroll through it. Here is Niner Rick 49. Thank you for the $4.99 contribution. Niners went to Mexico to chew gum and kick ass, and we're all out of gum. I like that.
Niners Mike, are in Mexico for two things, baby. Kick ass and chew bubble gum. We're all out of one. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you were choppy before. I don't know wherever you're driving.
Oh man, my freaking signal's all messed up. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, well I'll shut up, man. I'll let you do your thing for a few. I'll be right there in a little bit. All right.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so basically, if you have any questions, throw them up in the chat. I'll try to look at them and throw them up here. I don't know if I have the access to, but if I don't, I'll just look at them on my side and I'll read them to you, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so basically, he's in Pennsylvania, 3 a.m. Wow. I don't know if Mike hears me, but he's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, so keys to the game. Like I just said before, Colt McCoy, he's a perfect actually fit for this offense because he gets the ball out quick. He is instructed and he follows instruction where Kyle Murray tries to do things on his own and try to create and extend plays and make bigger plays, like, big bulk plays, which is understandable. But I just feel that this offense would be more efficient with Colt McCoy. And look at the history where Colt McCoy went into San Francisco and actually beat the 49ers as the quarterback. And, that's something to keep in the back of your head. They do have D-Hop today, which is a plus. So, the Niners just have to play their game. They have to play disciplined football. They can't shoot themselves in the foot. The turnovers got to go. The freaking penalties must go too because it's just ridiculous. And, it's stupid. It's stupidity. The drops have to go. I think the Niners need to show out today, and I think potentially you're going to see a performance tonight that's going to open eyes. That I think everyone is on the page with all these new pieces on offense, and this offense is going to evolve, and hopefully we see it tonight. Danny Garcia, how are you feeling about Drake getting more reps with Ebukam out again? Yeah, listen, I like it. They drafted him 61 overall in the second round. That was their first pick last year. You see what the kid has. He has the ability. He shows the flashes. He's a phenomenal athlete. He has that bend and stop on a dime, change of direction thing that you look for in a pass rusher. Needs to refine his hand game with playing the hand judo thing with the offensive lineman and disengaging rather than staying engaging. But I'm really interested to see him tonight. I think he has a favorable matchup. But again, a quick strike offense alleviates any pass rush. You could have
Yo,
Von Miller and Nick Bosa. If they get the ball out quick, it's inevitable. You can't.
Tim Ryan had me really excited about this kid. He was saying that, if they were winning, they would be a first round. He would be a first round pick, and it's because of how bad USC was that he didn't go higher. Are you happy with the production that he's had so far this season?
I like what I see. I like the flashes that I see. Obviously, he's not getting the reps to really fully go into a development mode and really consistently work on his technique week in and week out because he's not getting those reps. But it kind of reminds me of Aldon Smith, the way they played him. They stunted him. They would run those quick games, the tight end games, end tackle games and stuff like that. And you get him into a rhythm, and that's what you want. You build his confidence, and then from there, he just takes off and consistently plays. I think he will get a lot of reps today, again, because of the altitude where they're playing, and I think everyone's going to get a lot of reps. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what he does today. I think they start with Omenihu and Bosa as the defensive ends. Omar Valencia. Should Mooney Ward shadow D-Hop? They showed this year that they did it a couple times, and, yeah, I would go with it. I would let Mooney Ward follow him around. I don't have an issue with it. The Niners usually don't do that, but I would like to see it today because he truly is their number one option. Tony, should we go up-tempo to mess up their defense? Sure, absolutely. Why not? I would change it up if I was Kyle, and Kyle showed it last week. He started to throw a little up-tempo in his game a couple times. Not as much as obviously Arizona does, but he showed flashes. And you started to see last week a little evolving to Kyle Shanahan with his coaching as far as, throwing a little up-tempo, going third down, quarterback sneak and saying, screw it, we're doing it again, going fourth down.
I did like that. No one talked about that a lot last week, Tony. That was a great point you just made.
Yeah, so you're seeing him change his tactics as well. Now, the question is, why is he changing his tactics? Is it because he's finally comfortable with what he has on the offensive side of the ball? Is he comfortable with the way the interior of the offensive line is playing? We don't know. We can't get in that guy's head. No one can. It's just his head. So, it's kind of like he's evolving a little bit right before our eyes. I'm interested to see what he's going to do tonight. Troy, no, if Kyle doesn't coach soft or vanilla, we can blow this team out. Yes, we are our own worst enemy. We could blow – honestly, I honestly think we could beat any team in this league. Once this team gets established and once they get their confidence up and Kyle gets in a rhythm with the personnel he has on offense, I do. But the problem is it's in their own hands. Kyle could coach the shit out of this team. He could put people in position to play. It comes down to the players to execute the play, not turnover, no dumb penalties, can't have drops, can't have fumbles. This team shoots themselves in the foot week in and week out, and they were able to get out of it I think we won 3 in a row, right, Mike?
No, just 2.
This would be 3 in a row tonight, right?
Yeah, this will be the third one here. We just lost to the Falcons.
Yeah, we won 2 in a row, going for 3 in a row. We're going to see how it works out. Diego Martinez, is Jimmy throwing for over 400 yards? I don't see that tonight. I think it's going to be a more ball control offense because your best defense is keeping their offense on the sideline, and that would mean possession. Look for the run game to be anywhere between 35 to 40, and look at the time of possession to be severely tilted towards the 49ers. Again, if this was in Arizona, Santa Clara, I would say maybe no. Maybe he does approach the 400-yard mark. Maybe they do it. They start dialing deep shots. Could you throw that? There was a tweet. I don't know how to do all this computer shit, but there was a tweet today, right, on Twitter. It was from the NFL Network, and they put up a tweet. The last 5 seasons, most yak over the last 5 seasons. It's per Next Gen Stats. And if you look at the top 5, there's 3 49ers on it. Debo, Kittle, and McCaffrey. Debo at 749, Kittle 678, McCaffrey 565. That's a problem. Why? Because now you have 3 legit weapons that 100% fits the strength of your quarterback. And Kyle's philosophy right now with this quarterback playing for the San Francisco 49ers. It's just a matter of time. And I told Mike on the phone the other night, I said, Mike, it's like how these weathermen track these storms coming up the coast. All the people in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New England, those nor'easters that come up. Oh, it's the perfect storm. Well, you need this to happen. You need that to happen. And you need this to happen. And shit, when it happens, it's a monster storm. And hopefully we see that third phase or whatever phase it is happen, and this offense takes that next step. Let me see.
Before you respond, I wanted to say something real quick. The option or possibility of a 400-yard game. If there's a lot of checkdowns tonight, Tony, I could see that happening, man. I could see them trying to take away the run, stacking the box on us a little bit, and then letting the boys get busy, with the checkdowns. If Jimmy ends up with 120 yards checkdowns, you think that we could get over 400 total passing?
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot, Mike. 400 total yards passing on checkdowns. That's insane. That's like a 4-yard pass, and like that's crazy. I mean, that's a lot. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that.
I said 120 in checkdown yards.
Oh, I just said 400.
No, 400 total yards. If he has 120 in checkdowns, can he get to 400 total yards?
120, 240. No.
No.
If he has 120 checkdowns, that means he could probably be about the 320 mark, 310 mark. Okay. And I don't think he'll hit 400. Even though this was the last team, Jimmy came very close to 400.
He does some damage against the Cardinals usually, bro. But that doesn't always mean a win. That doesn't always mean a good thing. Same thing we were talking about the other night with George Kittle and his stats this year, right? The games that George Kittle has done the best in, the Niners are losing. The Colts, the Falcons, right? Those are the games that we lost. We have to find another way to be a little bit more balanced here. Shout out to my man, Larry Fitzgerald. I've always liked Larry, man. It's pretty cool seeing him and Steve Young up on this panel talking right now. I like that, man. 49er great. Cardinals great. That's pretty cool, man. It's little stuff like that makes me happy. It makes me excited, bro. All right. I know you were doing your Q&A here. Let's do a couple of more, then we'll get ready to turn this thing off here. Let me see what other questions were here that we might have missed. Here we go. Jerome Davis has one for you. Tony, do you think Kyle loosens his Ving Rhames chokehold from Baby Boy on Jimmy? Let our guys play. Now, Tony, this has been a question that a lot of people have been asking. Is Kyle holding Jimmy back? He seemed to let Jimmy pull some more triggers as of late, and people have been liking him a lot more. Do you think that he loosens up a little bit and says, hey, let's just see what happens, man. Let's just go out there and throw the ball and see what happens. Do you think this is the game for that with all that's on the line?
I think he's been loosening up since they brought McCaffrey to this team. Because I just think since McCaffrey's been added to this team, a lot of things are opening up when all those guys are on the field. And don't forget, Debo wasn't on the field versus the Chiefs, or was it the game at – what game where Debo was at? Was Debo it the Chiefs?
Out against the Falcons, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, because we didn't have McCaffrey on the Falcons versus the Falcons. We had McCaffrey on the Chiefs. I don't think Debo was on the field for the Chiefs.
I thought he played, but he just had a terrible game. I could be – hold on, I'll tell you. All right, so we got McCaffrey. 2 weeks after we played the Panthers. It was the Chiefs, the Rams.
All right, so Debo wasn't on the field with the Rams, right? And I know everyone says, oh, well, it's the Rams.
Yeah, Debo definitely played against the Chiefs. I see his stat
line there. You saw what the offense was able to do with McCaffrey without Debo. Then the next week they had the bye, right? No. Yeah, they had a bye. Then they went into last week. They were behind. They come back. They made their adjustments. They win the game. Should have been by more than whatever it was. It should have been at least a touchdown.
We only won by 8. 6. Look at me, 8. Only 6.
It should have been more than that, but it is what it is. They got out there with the W, healthy, and now this is game 2 with everybody there. And I think you're going to see it. I think you're going to see something tonight, and it's hard to say who's it going to be, because I'm telling you, for fantasy football players, do not take anybody from the 49ers, because it's going to be what the defense gives them, and that's the person that's going to eat.
Who's the safest player to take from the 49ers? Not saying that he's going to get you 15, 20, 30 points a game, but if there's one offensive player to take from the 49ers, Tony, who is it?
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm not going to say McCaffrey.
Nope, it's not him.
I don't know.
It's Brandon Ayuk, bro. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, but Brandon Ayuk didn't get in the end zone. He got 2 touchdowns one game, one versus the Rams.
He's getting me a solid 12 points a game, bro.
Huh?
He's getting me a solid 14 points a game, man. That's the most consistent output.
Bro. You want more than your average. You want more than your projected, bro.
I get that. You're right. I'm not saying that you want to get it. I'm with you. You said don't put any Niners on your team. I'm with you.
Yo, this is the guy right here. Ian Sharp just said it.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. It's time to go home. Get the hell out of here. Mr. 2 catches on 3rd down. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It comes down to this, right? Someone's got to be open.
Well, and that's my point. That's why I think Ayuk is a safe guy, right? We know what the teams are going to cue in on McCaffrey when he's back there. We know they're going to cue in on Debo depending on where he lines up, and we know they're going to bracket George Kittle. It's leaving Ayuk in the most opportune positions, and he's taking advantage of it. He's getting his 8 targets a game, and he's coming down with 6 of them, and he's getting 80, 90 yards. He's getting open because of how much the league respects the other guys. You know what I'm saying? And plus the routes that he's running and things like that, and his ability. I mean, look, I know he didn't get in the end zone last week, but he should have. That ball that hit him right in the shoulder as he was right there crossing the goal line. That's an easy that's an easy touchdown right there. He should have definitely got in the end zone. If there's a player right now that I gotta take on the Niners, if I had to take one, and it's not Robbie Gould or the 49ers defense, if it's a player from the offense, I gotta go with my man Brandon Ayuk, bro.
I wouldn't touch anybody.
I'm with you though. I like that. I'm with you on that. All right. So listen, man, let's get ready to wrap this thing up here soon. I do want to ask
defense though.
Yes, their defense. Their defense. Actually, here we go. The jinx. I'm gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna show you one of my lineups for tonight.
No.
You don't want to see it?
Don't be jinxing shit. Nope.
I was all right. I won't do it. So listen, man. All right, let's talk about how this game is going to play out here, man. Okay. I know you and your mindset, right? The less Jimmy has to throw, the better of an opportunity the 49ers have. I know you want to run the ball, 35 plus times a game if you can. But is that reality? Is that today's NFL? And is that sustainable? Because I don't think all of those answers are yes. Give me a balanced attack stat line from you, Tony, on tonight's game. Not a prediction how you think it's going to go, but when we turn off the film, when the dust settles and we say, "Damn, that was a balanced attack," tell me what that looks like in the stat box.
I'm gonna go. It's tough because I want them to keep the ball. I want them to control this game tonight with the run game because of the conditions, like being that high with the altitude. If this was in a normal stadium, no altitude being included, I would say.
This is a creepy fucking graphic. I'm sorry. What is this?
What?
This is like Full House, but they're all cartoons. I was just buying time for you, bro.
I don't know. I would say anywhere between 28 to 32 passing attempts, and that is including the checkdowns. That is including checkdowns. Okay. Yeah. And I would say.
Now that means because they usually get anywhere between 65 and 70 offensive. There you go. I like that. So that's 35, 38.
I would say between 28 and 32 pass attempts. I would say Christian McCaffrey.
Come on,
12 and
21.
5. I'm going to say 12 rushes, 5 passes, 5 targets.
Okay.
Passing.
You're breaking this shit all the way down. Okay.
And I'm going to say 17 carries for Mitchell.
All right. And what, 2 or 3 carries for Debo out the backfield? Just to keep him honest.
Yeah, we'll say on
That's
on a
crazy.
toss or something.
Bro, you damn near just gave out last week's numbers. I don't know if you know that or not. You damn near just gave out exactly last week. That's incredible that you just said that. That is incredible that you just said that. Last week, the 49ers numbers were so Elijah Mitchell had 18 carries. You said like 17. Christian McCaffrey had 14 carries. I think you said 12. But you said 5 catches for McCaffrey. He had 4.
5 targets.
5 targets. Yeah. He had 4 receptions last week. So, I mean, that's last week's attack was a pretty balanced one. And if that's the case, based off of what you're saying, right? And Jimmy threw the ball 28 times. That was your floor. But we just didn't execute. We left a couple of points out there, probably about 10 points we left out there last week, settling, well, not 10, but maybe I guess 6, settling for field goals. So, you want to see a game similar to what we did last week, just, be more effective in the red zone. Is that fair to say?
The key is the red zone, right? And I think we were top 3 last year in the red zone. This year, we're not. So I just think it's finally, I think we can get back. I don't know if we're ever going to get top 3 because we're so far behind and we're so far into the season. But I think there could be a significant improvement now that he's got this group, and he's had this group for 3-4 weeks. Well, 3 weeks playing, including plus 1 week for the bye week. So I think Kyle's finally trying to grasp that and find that rhythm in the play calling and packages with personnel groupings. So I think you might see it come together tonight. But the key thing is, if they can't stop the screen game on defense, it's going to be a problem.
They're going to shut that shit down. We've seen them.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
2 weeks in a row. And I think, they were injured last week. I was going to say, I think the Chargers are a better screen game but they were injured last week. So let me ask you this question then, Tony, really quick before we get out of it. Let's talk about the importance of this game. I put it in the description here. If the 49ers come in if they come out of this game with a W, they are in first place in the NFC West. And I know the playoffs don't start today, but they would be the 3rd seed. However, if they lose, and I know the playoffs don't start today, they would be the 8th seed and would miss the playoffs. Bro, come on, man.
This is a must-win game.
How important this game is.
I'll tell you straight up, it's a must-win game. You don't want to be put in that position. You don't want to be put in that position to depend on people to help you get in. This team is too damn good to depend on people to get help to make the playoffs. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a must-win game tonight.
Okay.
For the 49ers. And honestly, good. No, go.
No, go ahead.
I kind of think it could be a coming out game and a statement game for Kyle Shanahan in the offense. Meaning, not 40 points, but production, execution, and attacking the whole field. No more one-dimensional shit. It's going to be a full arsenal, I think. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's going to be a balanced attack on offense. It's not going to be one right, one left, screen to McCaffrey, Debo bubble right, Debo bubble left, and then you take a deep crosser with Ayuk. No. You saw the significance of McCaffrey. You saw in week 1, the first week he played. He ran that angle route versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs linebacker bit on that angle route, and Jimmy sailed it right over the linebacker's head to Kittle on the seam. You see what it could be. Now it's just got to come together. No dumb penalties. No turnovers. Get your head out of your ass. Execute. It's a business trip, and let's get it.
All right. I like that attitude, man. I like that attitude. We're going to wrap this thing up, guys. That's what I was going to ask you here. I want to go live again tonight. What do you think about doing it the way we did last week, right here on YouTube? No live video. We're all going to be watching together at home. Everyone's got it already. And we just go live with our commentary.
I'm good.
Yeah? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Mulberry Group back one more time. Says, great show tonight. Tony, Mike, let's get ready for this win. Absolutely. And guys, we would be remiss if we didn't say this, man. Happy birthday to our guy, Callie, man. One of the biggest supporters of us here at Nothing But Niners. My man, Callie, is constantly holding us down. Round of applause for Callie. Yes. Happy birthday to my guy, Callie, man. This dub's for you. We getting one tonight, man. I better see you for those victory shots. I promise I better see you for the victory shots. We will be live right here, guys. So when the game kicks off, there will be a new stream for you guys to jump into, all right? And I'm going to have a lot of fun. What the heck is happening? Were they throwing was that like a jug machine or something? What?
I think it was Steve Young that whipped that ball at him.
Really? Did you see the video? Did you see the video online of Bryant Young and Nick Bosa embracing each other?
No.
Oh, I got to share this before I go. You know Bryant Young is my guy, right? So you got to see this, bro. Shout out to my girl Melissa.
Not another Bosa video, is it?
Huh? Oh wait, I don't want the audio. Shout out to my girl Melissa for posting this, tagging me in it. Hold on, let me. You got to see this, Tony. I want to see what stands out to you. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say anything yet. Hold on. Let me change this really quick here. This banner. I mean this overlay. You got to tell me what stands out to you on this, Tony. What am I doing? Not invite.
I don't know. I don't see none.
I didn't put it up yet. Shut up, jerk.
No.
All right, here it is. He sees Bryant Young. Real recognize real. What's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah. You gonna go out there and whip some ass today? How many sacks you gonna get? One and a half. Okay. All right, we'll see you later. And then he jogs off. Tony, what stands out to you about this? Anything at all?
Wow, just a clear respect that he comes jogging over to him like that.
Bro, look at how big Bryant Young still is, bro.
Bryant Young is always big.
Me?
He always will be big.
God damn.
Bro, do you – Larry Fitzgerald picked the Cardinals. Thank God it's not a clean sweep. I like it.
Of course he's going to pick the car. I mean, look, it's that's his team, man. That's his team. So, all right, guys, we will be back in about 15 minutes. Make sure you guys have those notifications on. Again, thank you, everybody, for the super chats. You guys have been phenomenal. We truly appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys on the next show. All right? Niners getting this dub, Tony? Yes or no? Say it with confidence.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah, we getting this win. I'm going to go out on a limb right now, guys. I'm going to say this. Niners by 12. Yep, I said it. Niners by 12. I don't know what the over-under is. I don't know what the what Vegas has the line set at right now, but I'm going to take the Niners by 12 tonight. Wow.
9.5 the line is.
It's at 9.5. Look at Steve Young picking exactly 9. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so we'll see what happens, guys. Niners by 12. We'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Peace.